À 16 ans, je voulais juste avoir...
Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Derek Reacts, back at it again. You're right, Orslin with La Quete. Can't wait to get my hands on this one. This is a Patreon request, guys. Yes, we're back with some Orslin, and I can't wait to get my hands on this one. Believe we'll be taking a look at the official video clip. Yes, guys, my background is back. I don't know how long I'll have it for, but what I'll probably do is I'll rotate it from now and then and switch it up just to keep things, you know, kind of like new and fresh. A lot of you guys love this one, and it's back, guys. It's back. If you see some weird spots on me, guys, I did some cupping earlier today, so if you guys are not sure what that is, it's just basically, you know, some massage techniques they do out here, and pretty sure you guys know what they are. But if you see some weird marks on my body, on my hands, my neck and stuff like that, don't worry, guys, I'm okay. It's just, that's just the way it is. Let's get right to it. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also join Patreon today. If you do, you'll be able to help support the channel, guys, which is always greatly appreciated. Yes, from the bottom of my heart, guys, I appreciate all those contributions. Take a look at my store, DerekReacts.store. I have a lot of custom tees, a lot of cool stuff. If you see something you like, grab it today and it's yours. Yes. Follow and subscribe both on Instagram and on Facebook, and also Spotify, where all my Derek React hits make the cut. All right, guys, without further ado, let's go. That's playful.
Rien peut me ramener plus en arrière que l'odeur de la pâte à modeler. Maman est prof de maternelle, c'est même la maîtresse d'à côté. J'ai 5 ans et je passe par la fenêtre pour aller me planquer dans sa classe. Elle me dit t'es pas censé être là. J'ai dit près de toi c'est là ma place. J'aime que les livres, je préfère être seul, donc je suis plus content quand il pleut. Je fais quelques cours de catéchisme, mais je suis pas sûr de croire en Dieu. J'ai 7 ans, la vie est facile. Quand je sais pas, je demande à ma mère. Un jour elle m'a dit je sais pas tout. J'ai perdu foi en l'univers. À 5 ans, je voulais juste en avoir 7. À 7 ans, j'étais pressé de voir le reste. Aujourd'hui, j'aimerais mieux que le temps s'arrête. Ah, ce qui compte, c'est pas l'arrivée, c'est la quête. Je balaye les feuilles mortes sur le terrain. Le froid me fait des cloques sur les mains. J'ai 10 ans, je suis fan de basket. Je m'habille en petit américain. Mon père, mon héros, m'a offert les Jordan 8 avec les scratchs. Donc je fais tout pour le rendre fier. Quand il vient me voir à tous les matchs, je rentre au collège, on me traite de bourge. Normal, mes chaussures coûtent une blinde. Je veux plus les mettre, mon père s'énerve. Toi t'as tout, nous on n'avait rien. J'ai 12 ans, je fous le bordel en cours pour essayer de me faire des potes. Le prof de musique se fout en l'air, il est au paradis des profs. À 11 ans, je voulais juste en avoir 13. À 13 ans, j'étais pressé de voir le reste. Aujourd'hui, j'aimerais mieux que le temps s'arrête. Ah, ce qui compte, c'est pas l'arrivée, c'est la quête. Souvent, je suis tombé amoureux, mais pour une fois, c'est réciproque. J'abandonne lâchement tous mes potes. Je vois plus que ma meuf, on fume des clopes. 14 ans, je suis juste un fantôme. Du moins, c'est ce que disent mes parents.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is gonna be a really hard song to follow. Harder than usual, because the thing is, he's really he's like rapping, and he's really singing really fast, really fast. So I can't keep up with it. I have the translation there, but it doesn't really match what I have here on my right side. So I can't do both at the same time, because I don't want to miss what's in the video. I don't want to miss what's going on. So I'm gonna have to take a look at it a little bit more later on. But that being said, when it comes to sounds and it comes to delivery, what an interesting take he decided to take this in. What an interesting way. I never thought that I would actually like it, because in the beginning I was like, we have some kids, like it's like a children's song almost, like, you know, with these little kid beats and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it, but it actually works. It works. Let's continue.
Chérie veut que je traîne plus qu'avec elle. Pourtant elle me fait la gueule tout le temps. Vu que je déménage, ça nous sépare. Je me dis que l'amour c'est surcoté. Mon frangin m'éclate au basket, alors je préfère abandonner. J'ai 15 ans, je regarde Kids en boucle. Je traîne avec des gars comme Casper. Mon père est sévère avec moi, donc je le répercute sur mon frère. À 15 ans, je voulais juste en avoir 16. À 16 ans, j'étais pressé de voir le reste.
What an arrangement.
Aujourd'hui, j'aimerais mieux que le temps s'arrête. Ah, Ce qui compte c'est pas l'arrivée, c'est la quête. Je descends les marches, la peur au ventre pour intercepter mon bulletin. À la maison, c'est la guerre froide, on se comprend plus donc je dis plus rien. J'ai 16 ans et je passe par la fenêtre pour rejoindre les autres au skatepark. On boit des bières, on fume des joints et je raconte tout ça dans mes raps. Les années passent, même un peu trop, au point que j'ose plus chanter mon âge. Mon frangin filme quand je mets la bague, ma frangine anime le mariage. Les choses que j'ose dire à personne sont les mêmes qui remplissent des salles. Maman est là, mon père est fier et l'univers est pas si mal. À 16 ans, je voulais juste avoir 17.
That did me in. That did me in.
17 ans, j'étais pressé de voir le reste.
Let's approve it and throw it out there. I was waiting for that to come in. I love it. I love that little moment pause there and comes back to the breakdown, breaking down all the. We're getting kind of like based off the video and not necessarily the lyrics itself. How his life has kind of like gone through and or kind of like that premise of the what life is supposed to be like, right? In terms of, you know, being young, then having friends, hanging out with your friends, going to school, doing all those things, and then all of a sudden getting married. You know, that whole process, that whole thing that how do I say it? It's like it's almost expected of you, kind of like to live by the book, right? But he says no. He just kind of like wanted to be in a rush to get at a certain age and do what he had to do. I know my niece is like this, you know. But let's continue, guys.
Aujourd'hui j'aimerais mieux que le temps s'arrête. Ah, ce qui compte c'est pas l'arrivée, c'est la quête. À 5 ans je voulais juste en avoir 7. À 7 ans j'étais pressé de voir le reste. Aujourd'hui j'aimerais mieux que le temps s'arrête. Ah, ce qui compte c'est pas l'arrivée, c'est la quête.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. How old is he? Right, he talks about age. I'm curious how old he is. He has his own flag. Look at his symbol. That's a pretty cool symbol. He has his own little flag going on there. I saw that. This is a pretty neat song, and I like it. I actually like it a lot. Hence my approval, right? La Quete. So there's that. La Quete. That's very interesting. Civilization album. Imbued with a lot of childish sounds. Those sounds that I was explaining to you earlier that are very reminiscent to kind of like a xylophone, but one of those little kids xylophones, you know? And then you get all those things. And he talks about Orselin's childhood overall. The piece is part of what it seems to be tradition in later of his albums, and he transforms to a triptych dictech mode of songs, La Morale and Notes for Drop Dart, and each of the songs, their own rapping. That's what he says, singing, but he's actually rapping. And you get to see that. Speaking about his past and also at some point blaming himself for the mistakes he's made and so forth. But it's really, really interesting because it's called The Quest, right? The Quest. Kind of like almost like a journey, you know. Talking about his memories from kind of like more of a neutral point of view. He does not really intend to give lessons or advice. He just simply expresses his nostalgia for the past, his childhood and adolescence, and we can see small morale there, although it does not take up much space in two other mentions above. Sometimes we want to do that, guys. We want to go back. We want to go back in time and appreciate the things we did back then, because when you're a certain age, you know, you don't have no worries about anything. You don't have to worry about anything. Much like how it is when you're young, but at the same time when you're really old. It's the stuff that happens in between that's kind of like craziness. But I would say probably, what would you say? Up to like you're like 10 or 11, you kind of like don't have really nothing to worry about. But once you're in the teens, you're kind of like getting that sense of like, oh, fear, right? And then, because we're all there, guys. And then your 20s are just something else. And then you got your 30s, 40s, and 50s. And then when you get to your like really, really like later in life, hopefully, you know, if we can live long enough, 70s and beyond, you have to have people take care of you, or in a sense, at least kind of get into that space. So there's that moment in time in the middle where it's just like it's all madness. But it's interesting how he comes up with a song like this and he tackles this, and I like it. I like it. I think this was really, really interesting. A really great recommendation too. It's kind of like very different from what we saw in the first time around, but I liked it a lot, and I kind of got the whole gist of it afterwards, right? After looking at my information, but kind of really hard to follow the whole thing. I was just trying to pay attention to the video. At 15, I just wanted to be 16. At 16, I was in a hurry to see the rest. Today, I'd rather than time stops. Oh, what counts is the arrival. It's the guest. That's pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Until next time, for more videos like these, guys, take care. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you just saw all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys. Peace.